So, hi everyone, I hope you guys are fine. Back again with a new SQL injection lab on PortSwigger's. And in this lab, we basically have to get the version number of the database that is being used at the backend. So, for this purpose, we just have to intercept the request first. Let's turn off the intercept and reload. And here is the request, HTTP request basically. We just sent it to repeater and turn the interceptor off and do some experiments here. And if we just send the HTTP request, we get 200 OK, which means for now application is working fine. And if we put a single quote here, something like that, and send, and hope we get OK. Here we got 500 internal error. Basically, it shows us something wrong with the server, and we know we put a single quote, and it's a vulnerable lab. So in this, we get the idea that at the backend, there is no sanitization is performed for the query. So the input from the user is directly inserted in the query that is being used at the backend. So we just put a single quote and we got 500 internal server error, and we just have to use a payload to get the version number of the database. So we give a space, use union. Union is basically used to combine two select queries. Union select, and here we need to specify a column. For now, we just put it a null, and from, and if it is an Oracle database, we need to include a table or a view. Without that, we can't perform a select query, because in Oracle there is a rule that for using any select we have to use a table, or you can say view. So for this purpose, there is a view called dual. It's basically a built-in uh, by default in the Oracle that when we can use. And if we URL encode it with control U, and let's see, we still got 500. And let's put a comma and put null again. And okay, we got 200. Okay, it's mean there are two columns that are being used at the backend. So for now, we just have to determine which column is taking uh, input as a string and which column is being outputted on the page, so we can use that to get the result in text format. Like in this, we need a version number. So if we put something like a and send, and let's see what we get. So okay, so this means that the first column is getting uh, a string. Let's try to put something else like one. Okay, here we got internal server. It means that the first column is not uh, getting or by default set for receiving a numeric input. So let's see what uh, second column receiving as an input. Put a single quote and b, and it's 200. Okay, so it's mean both the columns are using string or text as a input. Let's try to do it one here. Yes, here again we got 500 internal server. Basically it's mean that both of the columns are using string. So here, so far so good. So if we just need one column to output the version number, we can make it null and use banner. It's basically, you can say, the column in the Oracle database view that output the version or the information related to database that are being used at the backend. So here we just need to put the $sign version. Let's hope we get the information. Okay, we got something. Here we can see its score of something like 11.2.0, something like that, and anything else. And here is the production, and here is the version number, and here is the remaining details: Oracle database, Express edition, release, and something like that. So if we put something like this, copy it and put in the lab, I hope we get something. Here, congratulations, we solved the lab, and here is the information we needed: Oracle database, release, and Express edition. So our lab solved. Any questions related to this? You can comment down. Thanks for watching.